Hello. This is Tayu, your emotional support animal. Hi. What's up? Connie. Congrats on being first and saying fist. And thank you so much for the resubscription. Man, 14 months, that's crazy. That's like a year and a sixth of a year. Yeah. And hi there, Dami, how you doing? Yeah. So I really wanted to have a short ready for today, but I don't. That is it. That is my story. And I'm not super happy about that. I did? Wait, where is it? Oh god. No! Where they put the thing? Hi Kate, how are you doing? Where did they put the thing? Hang on. It always puts my... Where do these things go? File? Hang on. Settings? Save to? Save to literally anywhere else, please? Maybe? Damn it. Why can I not change it? Close project before... Hang on. Gonna close the project. And... there it is. Settings? You doing okay? I'm glad to hear that. What have you been up to? App data, local CapCut, user data, projects, what the heck? Why is it... why is it like this? Hang on, can you just like open that that thing, that folder? Can we do that? Wait, I can copy this and enter it here. Aha! Amazing. Wait, where did it... Oh, like, it's got a whole thingamajig. Wait, no. Okay, then no, that's where it sends the thing, but where does it send the stuff? Where does it send the export? Hang on, sorry. I was all smart and prepared and stuff, and like I exported the video. You know, so I could show it to you guys, but then it turns out I don't know where it saved it to. Ah. Okay. That makes sense. CapCut videos. Wait, where'd it go? Ah, hello. Hi Super, how are you doing? And thank you for the love. Hang on. Use it, data? Use it. Why is it like this? Hang on. Where did it go? CapCut videos. But I exported it though. I did export it. Why is it not exported? I don't know, man. Let me find just a window capture. Such as this one. How many rounds do we have today? 1. I am not in the best condition. Okay. Let me show y'all my progress on the thing. Hang on. So we put this away. And, it should. Can you hear it? No, you can't. What? Hang on. No here. No here. Right. I need to.
Hello.
Ah, diddly-do. Hello there. Welcome in. There it is. Now you should be able to hear it. Is what I thought. No, you can't hear it. Can't hear it. Because of advanced audio settings. Ah, thank you for the affection. Hang on. Okay. Now you should be able to hear it. Art therapy is a way to connect to and explore your deepest thoughts and emotions using art. It can be hard to find the words to really grasp those feelings and get them out there, and art can offer a gentle and safe way to unearth what goes on deep inside. And you might be surprised what you'll find there. You know, sometimes you think you know what something looks like, but then when you sit down to draw it, you realize you actually have no idea. Trying to depict your feelings makes you really have to understand what they are. Doing this in a group setting can provide a healing sense of connectedness and offer up whole new perspectives in your own inner world. I'm not a therapist myself, but I developed an interactive stream concept based on my own experiences with art therapy called Introspective Art, which I stream every Sunday on Twitch and YouTube. You don't have to be a great artist to take part. It's all about the process of expressing yourself and sharing it with others. So come hang out sometime. Look at that guy. What a dweeb. Yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Basically. Yeah. So yeah. That's what I've been up to. That's what I've been up to. Thanks, Suba. Alright, so So I don't know. Do we have enough people to start on the thing? I don't know about that. Do we want to, like, just kind of keep working on this? Like, do a co-working thing for a moment? Or something? Oh wait, I need to turn the music back on. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Rev. You made some art? Oh, already? How so? Carridan, hello there. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the herd. And Wormby, hello there. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the lurk. Alright, Send on Discord? Okay. Here, let's go with that. Let's start with that. Man, I've been not quite myself recently, I have to say. Like, the brain worms have been really eating away at me. Like, all sorts of brain worms, all sorts of varieties of brain worms. Well, mostly like a very related variety, but like they've got different like mutations and stuff, you know? It's like, you know how in Octopath Traveler you have like you know, monsters, and like you have stronger versions of the same monster. Like sometimes they're literally just called like the same thing, but like with a number. Okay, hang on. Let me see. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Reach the sky. Oh. That's very yearning, but hopeful. The first thing I thought about was hopeful, but like then it turned into yearning. Like, But it's interesting that my first thought was hopeful, because like, I mean, logically speaking, it's kind of like, you know, it's impossible to reach the sky, you know? And and like this kind of gesture, you know, it implies yearning more than hope. It implies something that you want, not necessarily that you can actually get it. But I don't know. The first thing I thought was hopeful, because there's, I don't know, there's something serene about it, like dreamy. Like you're really thinking just like, yeah, I can't reach the sky, it's right there in my fingertips, you know? I guess that's why. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, for today, I kind of had the idea to just like go back to, well, first of all, what were your thoughts going into this? What did you have in mind drawing this? And yeah, today I just figured we'd go back to like drawing to music, cause I have nothing in mind. My brain has been super empty. I've just been full of brain fog and like disconnected from myself. And I don't know, I think just listening to music and getting those vibes out there could help with that, maybe. Yeah. Same here. Do you have any idea what might have caused it? Like why you might be feeling this way? Hang on, let me grab a cable. And actually connect to my iPad. I wonder if I should actually change the short to say like every week. Because, I don't know, it's been surprisingly empty recently, so maybe we should pick a different day after all? No idea. Yeah. iPad? Oh, there we are. Okay. Hi there, Scully. How are you doing? Would you like to join us today for this thing? Oh man, I just remembered. Like, apparently I'm gonna be going to a concert tomorrow, and also the gym. Oh dear. Suba, you didn't answer my question. What did you have in mind going into that, drawing that image? What inspired it and stuff? What went on in your face when you did it? Or was it just the vibes? Which, you know, was also good. I don't know what I had in mind, well darn. Well, is it truly introspective art then? Is it that? Is it that? I don't know. Is it that? Is it that? I feel like you need to be... Actually, that's a very good question, isn't it? Does it still count as that if you don't have anything in mind first? I mean, honestly, vibes could be more valuable to capture? Because like, you know, when you go into it with too much like rationale, like you're thinking like, ah yes, I want to depict this thing, then it's you run the risk of not really moving away from like the, you know, the purely like language-based thinking, which, you know, when you're just using language, there's the real risk that you aren't really like feeling, that you aren't really going deeper. You're just staying at the surface and saying like, ah yes, this thing feels like this because it does this thing, and that's all there is to it, you know. So that's why catching vibes like that can really be more valuable. So I don't know, I guess if you just go with the flow and then look at it later and figure out like what does that mean, why did the vibes feel like this, then I guess that's a different thing, huh? And I guess that's, I mean, not a different thing, then I guess that's like, yeah, that still is like, you know, therapeutically inclined art. Hi there, British Ratus. Nice to see you too. How are you doing? A few weeks ago I did a drawing for Introspective Art stream that was like me looking at a younger version of myself, but we were both invisible. So was it like a blank page or... wait. No, that sounds vaguely familiar, doesn't it? Oh, hi there, message. It was just clothes. Oh. Did you submit that? I'm trying to remember. I think that does sound vaguely familiar. Oh. Man, sorry, my brain is all like, you know, like I said, empty and cobra. You get the reference? Oh. Do you know Moon too? I don't think I did. It felt a bit embarrassing. Aw. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, but I mean, obviously I won't force you. But it's all good. It's all good. No. Alright, so my favorite Let's Players play Moon and Tulip. Tulip? Tulip? Oh, that... what a cute name. Is that a game about kissing? Because it's like, chew. Put that image away. And yeah, so, no, it is. Cute. Wait, let me look that up. Oh, wait. Oh god, I have too many windows open. Tulip is a game about a boy who wants to kiss a girl he likes, but she turns him down because he's too poor and shabby. So you have to go around and kiss everyone in town so you can kiss her. That seems like a very logical conclusion. Ababa! Quote! Thank you so much for the raid, I really appreciate that. And the Axolotl on Twitch, hello. Hoi hoi! Thank you for thank you for the follow, thank you for joining the herd. Hi! This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a no, wait. I'm going to be a mental health content creator. Good luck with the art, thank you! Man, I super appreciate the raid. I really do. Hazel Lurantis, ooh. Hazel Lurantis. I would love to see that. Like... oh, Richie, okay, hello. Double raid? Hi! Oh no! Quote, nerd forgot to unmute Discord. Oh no! That quote, that silly quote. Hi, were you two? Hello there. Thank you for the raid, Tippy. Were you two streaming together? Is this a double raid? A concerted effort? Hello. Okay. Let me give a shout out to Quote. And one of these. Oh right, you were streaming together. I saw that earlier, right?
Is this the Krusty Krab?
I think.
This is not the Krusty Krab.
No, this is Patrick.
Fuck you, burning my fucking table. Bitch.
Hey there, Alex.
I need 2 black coffees.
Yeah, Celtics.
We need more
Thank you
black
for the follow.
coffees than iced coffees now. Hold on, near the end. We've got 2 tables we can fill.
And another one for Tippy. How was Repo? Were you having the fun? Was the fun had? Also, if y'all need to raid and run after a long stream, don't be afraid to do so. We're a lurker-friendly community, but yeah.
Oh boy.
I see a furry!
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your ears. What?
Wait.
What? What?
Wait, Tippy, are you a ferret? Tippy, are you a ferret? Are you a ferret, Tippy? Because if Tippy is a ferret, I'm going to follow. Tippy, let me follow you. I don't think I can give you another shout out like this, like one of these.
Hello.
Oh, I have to wait 17s. A ferret, like the Pokemon? Yeah, like a ferret, like a Poldoge. What was that sound? I don't know. I was paying attention. I describe Tippy as being ferret adjacent nowadays. That's good enough for me. Ah, there we are. There we are. Now I can follow them. Ah!
That's what I wanted in my life. Gunk all over me.
Oops. Used to be ferret, but is now an OC ferret bee thing called Orchid. Man, people are creative. An orchid. That I would expect that to be like a grass type or something. Like an orchid? an orchard called Chet. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do there. But yeah, hello there. Yeah. I hope you have fun. Yeah. So, right, so let me share with you all what we're doing today. I tried to have a short going for today to really, you know, to let you all know what it is that we're doing today. But we didn't manage. I didn't manage in time. Ah, dummy Sil. Hello there. Thank you for the follow. We've got 2 dummies now. How did that happen? Although, yeah, right? On the other hand, like, you have dummy at the end of your name, and they had dummy at the beginning of their name. So is it like, you know, either they use like the East Asian word name order, or it's like one of those situations where like you know, sometimes you can have like a last name that is also a first name, you know, like Jones or something. I don't know. Dummy dane, dummy yo, dummy nano yo. Dore dake suki sugite. I do suki sugite you. You didn't get the short out? Dang, you spent so long on the script, right? Yeah, just man. It was wait, was that a pun? Was that a pun? I think that might have been a pun. I might be a little bit brain empty today. What would you do if I was a tiny red dragon? I would be very interested to see you, because I've never seen a tiny red dragon in real life. Was it okay? It was a nice voice. Oh, thank you. You should try the whole song sometimes. I have. There's a clip of that. Tiny by dragon standards or tiny by human standards? That is a very good question. Yeah, I thought you were doing a pun on, like, you know, I didn't get the short out because I spent long on the script or something. I don't know. We're tiny by goat standards. Yeah. Goats are well known for being like the largest land mammals. You know? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Hang on, let me scroll back up. Tulip was inspired by the director's trip to America, where he was surprised to see that people kissed in public. That is such a funky inspiration for a thing. For a whole game. Should I do shoutouts for raiders because I'm a mod and such? Well, not if I already did them, but in general, yes, please. What was that sound that yo do? Bruh, ayo. Okay, I think I'm mostly caught up with everything. Okay, good. What is topic indeed. So, let me try the thing. I'm gonna do the thing again where I show you guys what I've done so far of the short. It starts out really you know, sense making, and then it stops being that. Because I assembled all the stuff first, and then I just at the end I actually did is when I did the actual like line read and stuff. And yeah, and then I have to like push everything to fit in time with the lines and stuff. So yeah, here's a little short in the making of what we're doing today. Art therapy is a way to connect to and explore your deepest thoughts and emotions using art. It can be hard to find the words to really grasp those feelings and get them out there, and art can offer a gentle and safe way to unearth what goes on deep inside. And you might be surprised what you'll find there. You know, sometimes you think you know what something looks like, but then when you sit down to draw it, you realize you actually have no idea. Trying to depict your feelings makes you really have to understand what they are. Doing this in a group setting can provide a healing sense of connectedness and offer up whole new perspectives on your own inner world. I'm not a therapist myself, but I developed an interactive stream concept based on my own experiences with art therapy called Introspective Art, which I stream every Sunday on Twitch and YouTube. You don't have to be a great artist to take part. It's all about the process of expressing yourself and sharing it with others. So come hang out sometime. Yep. And now it just kind of keeps going for a while. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. That's what we're doing today. We're doing introspective art, which is we get together, we find a subject, and then we try to just put what we associate with that subject, like our feelings, what comes up in terms of images, in terms of colors and whatnot, in terms of thoughts and scenes and everything. Try to just grasp some of that and see what we can find if we try to depict that, you know? Yeah. Wait. Need some music back again. Here we are. Hello there. Hi, Delazar. I need you to couple my thoughts from introspective art being edgy or angsty. Yeah, it's you know, we've had some non-edgy, non-angsty ones. Like, honestly, like, I think today might be a non-edgy one. Hang on. Where the heck is there we are. Oh dear, now it's all big. Like, you know, it's just about it's not vent art, you know? That's a distinct thing. From my own perspective, it's why I double triple guess myself every time I try to express raw emotion through art. Why so? Like, everything feels like vent art, I think. That's a curious, like, thought association thing. Like, why? Like, hang on. Let's step back like a moment. Like, what does it mean when you think like, oh yeah, I keep thinking it's edgy or angsty or something? Like, does that mean you don't feel like it's the, like you're doing the actual thing when it's not angsty? Or does it feel like you can't take it seriously because you're like, oh man, there's like some angsty teenager stuff or something? Or like, I don't know, I'm trying to understand what's going on there. I think it's the second one, huh? Interesting. No, like, it's I mean, first of all, like, art therapy, which this isn't because I'm not a therapist, and even if I was a therapist, I couldn't offer like a real therapeutic environment on stream. But like, yeah, like, no, it's a serious, like, form of therapy, and, you know, it can be used for all sorts of things. Like, you know, even just like today, I think what we'll do is probably just like draw to some music, just catch those vibes and like, you know, train our ability to just like feel something and be like, okay, what does this look like if I like convert it into something visual? Yeah. And you know, there's been stuff like this, like with the subject of sources of joy. So yeah. I get that. I love seeing other people's stuff, but I think I get conflicted about doing it myself. That's silly. I mean, I didn't think you were knocking art therapy. It's just a... Huh. What can we do about that hang-up? Like... I don't know. Where does that hang-up come from? And also, venting is valid, of course. There is also that. Wait, Coffee Siphon, I didn't say hi to you yet. Hello. The subject of today, hamburgers. I'm not sure how rich that subject is. For like therapeutic purposes. Also, Dummy, tell me about your pen. What is your pen like? What does it do? Tell me what your pen is. Sorry. Hang on. I'll get over it eventually. I'm sure it's about being open and vulnerable in general. I hope that is not too heavy a topic. Oh, are you suggesting like being open and vulnerable as a subject? Ah, Lavate, hi. Oh, tablet, it got good point. Oh, good. I'd offered this a few weeks back, but I actually have time today. Does anyone actually still want that dissertation? Wait, what was the dissertation about? I forgot. I mean, like, I gotta get better at being open through art. Oh, no. That's super fine. Like, I mean, you know, like these streams are streams where you can talk about like some, you know, some deeper stuff. And, you know, oh, Vor and how various it is. Okay, sure. I'd be okay PMing. Wait. I have something similar? Oh, okay. Sure, you can DM me. I have awareness of self and honesty. Feeling a little hesitant with sharing the deep feelings though. Okay, I'd be curious to hear that, yeah. But yeah, I won't share it. Yeah, I mean, openness, vulnerability and stuff like that would be like a great subject. But we already kinda had that last time, you know? Like this one, wait, was this one? No, this one. This one was about opening up. Yeah. Cause like, you know, as I depicted here in this image, you know. Oh my god, I have too many sources. There we are. You know, you got all that stuff broiling under the surface and, you know, eventually it'll need to find some way to get out there. Because it's just kind of festering beneath the surface and you know, you're gonna hurt yourself if you don't, you know, well, you're gonna hurt yourself by not letting it, you know, breathe and stuff. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. No, Papa. I want to try to keep my animation today to probably 3 seconds so I don't go overboard. Yeah, please do. You are very ambitious with your stuff. Like this format is not really made for like, you know, whole 3D animations and stuff. You gotta do some doubles? Oh god. Oh no. Oh dear me. Okay, I don't know. I guess I'll just I'll do some stretches again. And a tiny little hydrate. Blah, blah, blah. But it does help with learning keybinds and speed creation and learning how to pace myself, so I use this as practice. Oh, okay. If you're cool with that, then I'm cool with it. I just don't want you to be like disappointed because like, oh man, I don't have enough time. How am I supposed to do this? No. Yeah. It's good to use this stuff as like practice, you know. That's another cool thing about art therapy. Is that when I started doing it in real life, like as actual art therapy, the limited time actually, and you know, also limited means, like you get like these big wax crayons and shit like that, you know, so you don't really have the ability to go too, like, you know, ambitious with it. You're just gonna have to, you know, go with what really matters to really actually get the point across. So yeah, I'm an ambitious person no matter what I'm doing. For goodness sake, before I went to sleep last night, I think I had only 2 hours of sleep, but I've been awake for like 16 hours, give or take. Maybe 20, dear me. You get to draw with crayons and I don't, I mean, you can draw with crayons and then take a photo of it. You're just gonna have to get your own crayons because I can't digitally provide them for you. We don't have that technology yet. We not have budget. I mean, you don't have a budget for crayons? My god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I have crayons beside me, feel free to. Thank you for sharing. I hope you have the technology to actually send them to Dummy. Okay, so, yeah, my idea for a subject today was just, you know, I have a song in mind that we could draw to, and then, you know, just, like I said, train our ability to just feel the vibes and see like, okay, these vibes, what do those look like? You know, move away a little from like, sorry about that, move away from like, oh yes, this is this concept functions this way, and so I'm going to depict it this way, which like depicts the function, the blah, 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 and move more towards like just, you know, actually feeling and like vibing, stuff like that. Which, you know, a heady person like me, who's just way too chronically online, I struggle with that. I struggle with just like feeling and expressing feeling. So yeah, but if anyone has a subject that they really want to explore, that they've been dealing with recently, then please go ahead and suggest it. It can be anything. I mean, it doesn't even have to be like a negative thing, like something that you're struggling with. Although, you know, it can always be taken different ways, you know, like recently we had, this one, taking a break, and like, you know, it has this, like taking a break is like a good thing in itself, but it has this layer of darkness because it's like, God, I really need to take a break, because I don't do that often enough. I don't have those issues. Every emotion physically affects my heart, and sometimes a good way, and sometimes in a bad way. Oh dear. That, I mean, you know, I hope that's not too much for you. Like, I hope you don't struggle with that too much, and it makes you, you know, makes life hard for you. But, you know, emotions are a physiological thing, right? And so if you have a, you know, the first thing you're told when you have to like learn to actually perceive your emotions and connect to them is to actually look for like physiological reactions, you know, like, because the emotions show in your body, and it's just like you have to like start there, looking at like, okay, Oh yeah, apparently, yeah, right. My knee is doing the thing where it bounces up and down. So there's some tension there. Now why is that tension? So okay. My jaw is clenched. So and it's going like a little bit forward. So I guess I'm aggressive. I guess I'm angry about something. Oh right, yeah. Oh, and looking back, yeah, I guess that thing really set me off, huh? Oh, right. This is anger, huh? All right. This week has been existential questions about why humans eat, so I don't know if it's a subject. Existential questions about why humans eat? I mean, to survive, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if art is about like, if this is about like answering questions like that, because like that's more of a philosophical thing, right? Like, this is more about like, just not about answering questions so much as it's about like finding what's already there. I eat food and can't eat the usual amount and having smaller portions because I feel full with these small portions. Huh. What is the existential question about that? Vibe check. The vibe check. The vibe is... God. The vibes are all over the place. I had these real big brain worms earlier. And they coupled with my already like, kind of sleep deprived self. And the fact that like, I've just been feeling kind of empty and disconnected with myself recently, to really make me struggle to come up with stuff to say. But like, then the raids really raised my mood, and like yeah, now I'm really trying to like, say smart things. Why we eat? Well, I mean, to survive, I mean, ultimately we're animals. We have like these drives, these inherent instincts that make us want to survive. Hi Bottles. Sorry. Hi Atlas. I can't look at your name and not see Bottles. But thank you. Hang on. Can I get a shot? Hang on, I'll just do it myself. There we go. I'll just give a shout out to Bottles to make up for the fact that I keep calling him Bottles. But yeah, that's all there is to it. I think like we eat because like we have to survive, and we have to survive because like, I mean, what's the point if not, right? Like at that point you're kind of asking the question like, why do we live? And then I was like, why not? Might as well. We've been put on this earth, might as well make the best of it, huh? Honestly. I eat to not have tingly feeling in legs. Tingly feeling in legs, that's a new one. Do you get tingly feelings in your legs if you don't eat enough? I get an eye twitch when annoyed or bouncing leg at enjoyment. Yes. Yeah. Like at the psychosomatic clinic that I went to, which, that was the really good thing about that clinic, was that like when they deal mostly with like personality disorders, and personality disorders often, like especially like, psychosomatic issues mostly arise out of you not taking your feelings seriously and not acting on them, and just kind of constantly pushing them back, because then your body is like, well, I keep having these physiological reactions that make that mean that we should be doing this thing, but we're not doing this thing that I need. So I guess I'm gonna have to find something else to do, So okay, I'm gonna give you neck pain. How about that? How do you like this neck pain? Does this make you want to rest? Is this what I have to do? I've heard of someone who like temporarily went blind, like psychosomatically. It's crazy what the body can do. The game I'm translating has this wonderful kind of thing about like when you're a kid and you feel emotions so much more strongly, and trying to give that to adults who are trying too hard to keep the emotions in check. Yeah. Oh man, that is so real though. That is so real. Like, there are, you often see like, like, what is it called? Like intellectually challenged people, who are like, who are seen as like really weird and off-putting, but then, they're just like really, like connected to their emotions. They just show them so unfiltered, and and then I think like, but consider like if a dog is like super exuberant in how they express their emotions and they get super excited, then it's endearing. So why this double standard about humans? Like what's up with that? They're so mean. Dungeon Meshi has a whole thing about humans and why we eat. Oh, interesting. My overweight ass will concede that one of the primary functions of eating isn't to quench hunger, but to feel good, at least sometimes. I mean, that is valid. Like, I never really considered that because, like, I don't care that much about eating. Mostly because, like, I don't have a strong sense of taste. Because I don't have a strong sense of smell. Because of my, chronic sinus inflammation. But yeah, I've read someone saying that like, arguing against like veganism and stuff, like, they argue that like, no, like, eating things just because they're delicious is a human need, because like, it's something that makes life worth living, and like sometimes you just need something that you enjoy, and that can be like a very strong part of that. According to Ms. Ryoko Kui, it is a physical manifestation of desire or something to that effect. Ooh, alright. Noted. Eat what exactly? Because we as humans eat many things, not just food. Well, I mean, we did have someone who wanted to make like a whole dissertation about war, so I guess that's your cue for that. There's this thing on Tumblr with like 5 notes. That's a screenshot of the cast of Haibane Renmei with the caption, "I truly believe we were put on this earth to just hang out." And something about it genuinely resonated with me. That is incredibly good. Scully, could you please DM me that, like, to remind me? Because I need that. I need that in my life. I need that to put that somewhere. Yeah. That screenshot. If only being alive wasn't so expensive, right? What the hell was up with that? You guys only know you're feeling an emotion when you notice the physical symptoms of it? You don't feel them and know that they're there before you notice your physical symptoms? Yeah, that's common, isn't it? Oh, so you don't care, yeah? Let's see how you care without your heart beating in rhythm, shuts down your entire nervous system. I don't remember what that was about, so please leave my nervous system alone. All too often I cry without realizing it. Huh. Yeah, it's like, for me, it's like often I will realize that there's a sadness that I'm not really attending to, because like at some point I realize like, oh wait, I think I want to cry. Huh. You know? Like, I've gotten better about like realizing that, but like it still takes some time very often to like for that to set in. I'm gonna snooze the ads for a bit. Say a year ago, don't you eat like tin cans and railroad tracks? Railroad tracks? What the hell? Scully, no. First of all, the tin can stereotype comes from goats eating the glue that the labels are attached with. But railroad tracks? That is a new one. Hi there, Musica. I enjoyed drawing TTS. I will assume that TTS was what you mean. I'm not vegan, but that is no argument against veganism. I mean, you know, it is an argument against like, you know, an argument against like, you can't justify eating meat. Like, no, I can justify it. Like, it's delicious, and I need like delicious things in my life, because otherwise my life is really empty, you know? After stream will be around? Okay. I think it's the thing where you're just like thinking what about something sad, and then you tear up and you're like, damn, I didn't know it was that sad. Huh. That reminds me of like, I watched, what was it? The movie The Boy and the Beast, I think it was called. And at the end of it, I cried. And I was so surprised by like how much I cried. Like I was sobbing for like a solid 15 minutes on the bed. I was like, oh, why? I mean, I know why. It's about like fatherly stuff, but yeah. What topic? I mean, no one has suggested anything besides like music yet, so I would go with music. I was more talking about the entertainment we eat and other things similar to such. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thanks for the hug. I'm sorry, I was insensitive to Goat Kind. Apology accepted. I've probably told this story before, but I was kinda high when I was playing Undertale the first time, and literally as soon as I got to Asriel's like Great Tone House part, I immediately started tearing up and I threw my earbuds off and played the whole part in silence. Aww. Yeah, real. I've been told that I'm very self-aware of my feelings and what causes them, but I didn't know others were such the opposite of that. Huh. Isn't it like a very common trait of autism, like a very common autistic trait to have trouble with your emotions? Which, isn't that interesting? Like, I guess, you know, autism really is a spectrum that has like a lot of like really disparate qualities going on. Yeah, I think a certain disconnection from your emotions is very common, like, you know, like what Scully was talking about. Like, I think at some point you just kind of learn to ignore your emotions because you need to function in society. And yeah. Yeah. Like the whole masking thing, I guess. Some aren't, some aren't. Yeah. Alright. So, well, no one has suggested anything, so, I would say, let us have a 5-minute break, and then, we're gonna draw to some music. How does that sound? Some people are just taught to not express their emotions from the environment they're raised in. Yeah. I think pretty much everyone, like not everyone, it's not as explicit for everyone, but we all have to at some point like learn to like push back our emotions and just like do what we are supposed to. Not, you know, not everyone like to the same extent, not everyone to the extent of like boys don't cry and stuff like that, but like just shut up and do the thing. Just, you know, you have to stay in class. You can't just run out because you're afraid or you're feeling stressed or something like that. You just have to stay here and deal with it. You know, even just that is you learning to have to suppress your emotions. All right. Anyway, be right back. See you in 5 minutes for for this. No, you can't get off the roller coaster mid-ride just because you're crying, indeed. Although in that case, it's for very good reason. Okay, be right back. Thank you. Just kind of hard to express myself while I'm doing that. It's kind of hard to say anything. Either you take a break or you're shopping for a boppin'. Aw, shit, I wouldn't want to be shopping for a boppin'. If I wanted to shop for a bop, I would go on Amazon, because then I could tell them to just give it to my neighbor. I stuttered a little bit, but I think I'm relatively proud of that one. Kind of lost the metaphor there, yeah. They are going in the right direction. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, keep wheeling. Why did I say that? Why did I say anything? Why do I say things?
Hey there, kiddo. I heard you're in the heard you're in the market for some sexy toads. Ara, my dude. Ara.
Does that count? do you consider your request fulfilled? Come on, dude. At least get on. That's the thing with numbers, too. The thing with numbers is that they go on infinitely. So that's how you get someone like, you know, all those multi-billionaires and stuff who have more money than they could ever possibly reasonably spend on anything, and still feel like they need to reach for more because they, you know, I think they have that idea that, you know, they need to be successful to be happy. And what does being successful mean? It means having the big numbers, but the numbers just keep going. So there's no... Well, my number is infinity plus 1, so beat that. Okay, my number is infinity plus 2. And so we are locked in endless battle.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Why are you so huge? I can never get used to how huge you are. What the hell? I swear. That's what she said. Anyway, oh jeez. You're just destroying people. Man, people are gonna have so much fun, like, recording all sorts of different solutions for all these puzzles. I'm so... I don't know why you're saying that, but thank you. I really appreciate that. And you are so cute. So there.
Yeah, indeed. I actually have a very deep voice. This is just my moe anime voice. I mean, the other one. Anyway.
Yes, I can go pretty deep. Because I am short. As they say, shorty gets low. Very low.
Oh, your mom! Anyway. Hello. Uh-huh. That didn't work. It didn't work. By the power of being granted, I have refunded myself the points for that one. Okay. Is it possible to bring back the googly eyes redeem with the 3D model? I would love that. I would love that. Hang on, hang on. Give me just a frickin' second. Warudo, show me the thing. I'm sure I must have already looked for those. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a thing. Wait. Wait. Uh-huh. Downloading. Hang on, we're doing it live. We need those googly eyes. Okay. Add asset, prop. Add prop. Wait. The prop being. Oh my god. Where is it? Here we are. Uh-huh. Enabled, yes. Okay. Oh no. Okay, can we get 2 of that? Can we get 2 of these? Is there a way to just double something? Yes, duplicate. Yes, good. And then the other one goes here. Is this good? No, I'm fine. What do you mean? Is something wrong? If there's something you want to talk about, please do tell me. We can talk about anything. Okay. Anyway, let's put these away for now. Oh man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you that you reminded me of that, Connie. The most disturbing fact is that it almost looked normal on you. I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Wait. An idea for a topic could be self-awareness. Wait. There's more. It's also an autistic trait to have more intense reactions to things, and for me this results in me feeling things so strongly that it's unbearable to act how others expect me if it goes against who I am. Yeah. An idea could be self-awareness. Okay, then we got 2 ideas. Has it been done previously? I don't think it has, no. I just got the Minecraft trailer in German as Ich bin Steve. Oh god. With the German voice actor and everything. He's like, Ich bin Steve. This can't actually be the way he says it. Oh god. I want to know how he says it, but I'm afraid. That's what the TTS was about. Thank you for the clip. What happened to the goat man? Probably a new haircut. Yeah. Some real uncanny valley energy. We need to inform Aizen of this discovery and force him to implement it. Yes. Okay. Alright, we got 2 suggestions for a subject. Although, I mean, like, sure. Let's do 3. What subject? Drawing music. Self-awareness. And food. And we'll let this one go for 2 minutes. So, there's gonna be a poll to decide what the subject shall be for the next, for this round, rather, for the one round that we're gonna be having. And so, yeah, pick something that inspires you. And, well, okay, for drawing music, obviously that in itself is not very inspirational, but pick that one if you like the idea of, like, you know, just trying to, if you like the idea of just vibing and seeing how you can convey that vibe, you know, like trying to improve that connection between your brain and your fingers and your everything and your heart. Yes. So yeah. And the poll starts. Yes. I'll pin the submission thing after the poll is up. But thank you for reminding me. After the poll is done, rather. I'm partial to drawing music. Unrelated, but I watched long play of Eco the other day because I don't have a PS2 and it's a very pretty game. It is. It is a pretty game. Oh. We're head to head on drawing music and self-awareness. Oh, but self-awareness is winning with 1 vote. Oh man. Oh man. Oh heck. Am I gonna have to use my head more? No.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, that's Skittle Juice. Imagine it 50-50s. Well, then I could just use the thing. I could just do the thing that I want to do. I have that power. It's my stream. But hang on. There's gonna be a pole. Oh god. Tayu's driving this car and he will turn it out, so help him. Indeed. Never mind the fact that I don't have a license. Because I'm a VTuber. VTubers can't drive. I saw art. I wish to look. Good. Well, there's going to be art. I mean, you know, I can show you more art in the meantime. Like, ooh, look at that. Look at these dudes. Ah, self-awareness 1. Okay. Tayu goes to drive and he takes off his hooves to reveal fingers like that one Adventure Time kid. No. I don't like that. I don't like that idea. I mean, I do have fingers. Like, I do very much have fingers. But, yeah, no, you know, I don't have toes. So, I'm not gonna do well on OnlyFans. For what it's worth. We need to inform Aizen of this as well. Alright. Please do. These dudes are the cute Tayu though, yes. You got rectangle fingers, you do. Hey man, I'm sure there are, hoofs. You know, I'm gonna stop this thought, yeah. You underestimate your goatness. My goatedness is unmeasurable. Is unparalleled, yes. Okay, anyway. People go to OnlyFans for the lore. It's all just like dissertations on my anatomy, like, oh, so this is what a hoof is made of. All right, so. God damn, hang on. I need to. I can do that if you let me. Do what? Sorry, the dissertation? Anatomy? Oh, right. I guess? Sure. I mean, I don't actually have an OnlyFans. I'm sorry to say. I really am sorry to say. There's a business opportunity I'm missing. Anyway. So. The subject has been decided. Currently drawing self-awareness. Just make one April 1st. Escaping you? Okay. Maybe I should do that. Oh man, I don't have a lot of time for that then. Oh dear. I imagine you're hosting an OnlyFans where you just post pictures of that one balloon flying through your living space. Little Tay has been spotted in the kitchen. That does sound pretty good. Gonna need more helium though. He's kind of stopped floating. Goatman absolutely exposed for having an OF. Not clickbait. Not clickbait gone wrong. Not clickbait gone wrong. Because it's actually clickbait. Okay, alright, so. Allow me to explain the thing for anyone new. So. Yeah, Introspective Art is basically adapted from art therapy. The idea is that you use art to connect with and understand the way you feel and think about things. Which, you know, because art requires you to make little creative decisions, it forces you to really grapple with like what this thing actually looks like. So you can't just be like, yeah, well, when I'm sad, it's like, you know, that's the thing where I cry, I guess. I don't know. No, you have to actually like look like, okay, like, but like in terms of colors, in terms of things that actually make me sad, like in terms of like what it feels like, you know, like really grapple with like what does it feel like and how can I put that into action, like into a form that others can perceive. And yeah, you don't have to be an artist to do this. It's all about just the process of doing it, the process of like making these decisions, and also the process of like connecting with others through it. So, because yeah, creating your art connects you to yourself through that process, and then you share it with others to allow a connection with others, which, you know, that in itself can be healing, just to share these things. But also, it can deepen your connection to yourself, because that feedback can also offer up new perspectives on yourself. Of course, that's a very vulnerable thing to do, so there is a pinned message with a Google form that you can use to submit your thing, in case you want to do it anonymously. And then, you know, obviously there's some feedback, and there's some rules in place for the feedback, to make sure that no one has to regret submitting their art. And those rules are mostly just like, you know, speak for your own experience, look at the art and say like, oh yeah, when I look at this, like, this feels sad, like, but also, you know, I guess I'm happy for the person that, like, you know, they, their inner voice is actually coming out now. Although you can tell that it's been a while since they did, because they're so surprised by it, and, you know, they seem really unsure about how to feel about it. So, man, I really wish they could, you know, do that more often, and, you know, not keep themselves like locked up like this, you know, that kind of thing. Just what kind of feelings and thoughts just pop up, get evoked within you when you see the thing. And yeah, basically don't make it about the artist, and avoid commenting on the quality, even if something is like super good. That's just not what this is about. Okay. Hello, I'm Taeyu, and I'm a mental health focused OnlyFans model. I mean, I vibe with that. Imagine you're hosting an OnlyFans where you just... Oh, right, you already read that. Goatman absolutely exposed, yes. You won't believe what this goat is doing on his... OF OnlyFarms. Number 7 is gonna flock you. Bruh. Don't get me flocking started. Okay, so, yeah. And then we have a limited time to draw these things, just, you know, just to keep it manageable, but also, you know, to keep us focused on, like, actually just, you know, what matters, on just getting the expression out there, on focusing on the stuff, yes. You know, don't get too caught up in making everything look perfect, just, you know, look inward and see what the most important thing is about what you want to express. And, you know, try to express those things. Yeah. Alright, subject, self-awareness. Hang on, do y'all mind, like, eating noises? Because I was working on that short, I did not actually eat any lunch. So I'm getting pretty hungry. Wanna eat a choo-choo?
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Wonk. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Okay. Mm. Mm. Ew. Mm. This one's a little bit ambitious. So I guess I have to really go with like a simple style. Make sure I don't overextend myself. Do I wanna... No, it's fine. Quumph. Quumph. Hang on. Get a little nerd shirt there. One with the nerd glasses. Ah dear. What is up my throat? I would enjoy knowing that and being able to fix it. That would be great. What am I doing? I'm not approaching this correctly. I mean, implying there's such a thing as a correct way to draw, but I mean, there kind of is, just a little bit. Okay, wait. Actually, move on back over there again. Stop. It's not a Bob Ross attitude, indeed. I mean, it depends, right? Bob Ross could also tell you that you're drawing wrong. If, for example, you're following a Bob Ross tutorial and you were doing it in order to like relax, in order to just enjoy the work, and you were stressing about it, then he would tell you like, no, you're doing it wrong, don't stress about it, you know? That's a way to look at it, you know? Like, yeah, there are wrong or right ways to draw depending on... Even Bob Ross was trying to teach you how to draw. I mean, how to paint, yay. Obviously, he didn't have an attitude of like, this is the right way to do the thing. But like, you know, he had a certain goal in mind, and for the purposes of that goal, there are right and wrong ways to go. But well, not right and wrong. I don't know. I guess I don't think he was much about like right and wrong. More just about like, you know, here's how you would. Here's a way to do it. You know, that's a way that looks nice. Was Bob Ross just very broad about his instructional purposes, so everyone has freedom of just expressing yourself? Probably, yeah. How draw butt? I not know how draw butt. That is a low-hanging butt. Toimet's making happy little accidents, yeah. Just like me. I don't know. Whatever. Ah. Gotcha. Thank you for the submission, Super. Hang on. There's like 19 minutes left. Okay. You know what? Heck it. I'm hiding that arm. Because I can. No. That's not how that looks. Can't believe you hit the arm. I'm sorry. I just... I have to save time. Okay. Look, I mean... Like, most of the arm is right there. Like, you know, it's right here. Do you see it? Do you see the arm? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Here was another moment where I had to stop myself from being too perfectionist. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Point is, get the point across. Deep breathing. Exactly. And a sip. Oh dear. I'm glad you managed though. Just admit it. Point across as the stick is literally pointing at something you. You might got time? Nice. Okay. Not sure what exactly I'm doing here, but I don't know. I guess that's fine. That is what this is all about, baby. Just go with the flow. Oh, the flow will go with you. You gazed long enough into the flow will gaze back into you. I love you, PTU. It inspires me to redraw a meme with little Tay. I will send it to you real quick. Okay. Not sure if I'm happy with those eyes.
Goat, stupid, goat.
So, thanks for the self-introduction. How are you doing? How are you doing, Izzy? Stupid. Stupid. Okay, fine. Let's just keep the eyes as they were. Or, actually, one more try. Yeah, no. It's fine. You dare make fun of me when I'm at my lowest. Your lowest? No, what's wrong? Goat in German reminds me, there's this brand of beer around some grocery stores here called Ziegenbock, and me and my friend used to joke about Ziegenbee. Sounds like a badass villain from from the 90s fighting game. Huh? I have a tummy ache, aw. Oh no. Is there anything I can do for you in this trying time? No, but seriously, I hope it gets better soon. Little Tay.
Little Tay.
Okay, there's like less than 9 minutes left. So, no dawdling. No dawdling. Only doing the thing. Doing the important thing.
Shrum-ba-dibby-dibby-doo. and Oops. There's a big brush. And then no, wait. No. Automatic. No. なんでどうしてThat's why. Yeah, I have to focus for a bit. Get this done. Textures. Sure. I don't know about that one. Sure. 4 minutes left. So Oops. Uniform. And Clothing mask. No. Like a minute left on the clock. Don't mind me. I'm just a little guy in the little world. Okay. Almost got it. Airbrush. And time is up. Everyone put down your pencils and your everything and put down your life for the goat.
Okay. Honestly, kind of weird, but I dig it. I dig what was going on here. Okay, hello. Do I have to put on your head as well? I don't know. I mean, actually, don't listen to me. just disregard some of the things I say. Oh, hello. There's been stuff going on in chat. Yep, oh dear. You should get a tummy ache instead of me, that'd be very appreciated. I would rather not. I've been having enough tummy aches this year to last me a lifetime, honestly. I've been meaning to ask, since you drew your self-portrait twice, are you bald? Sorry if it's a sensitive question, I have nothing against bald people. I am. I guess there's no reason to deny it. Because there's actual photos and stuff of me out there. At TwitchCon, you know? I have a cold, solidarity mode engaged. Hey! How nice. Analog, you know what you must do. Oh,
But I don't want to. I really don't. I really don't want to because my voice is not doing so well.
Ammunition for me? And I'm not that mean, nor am I. You. I love the implication that there might be reasons to have something against bald people. I don't know. Probably? Maybe? Who the heck knows? If you use it against him, I'll hold you back. His ET is the sweetest. The sun reflecting is very dangerous. Yeah. What? I just realized that my tablet has such better display than my monitor. Oh, that's a good tablet. Good on you. Good on you having such a good tablet. Not the right amount of processor power to keep up with much? Well, darn. One of my cousins is balding, and he's had a rough time with it, but I think he's come to accept it by now. Yeah. A rough time. I mean, he wanted to keep his hair. Yeah. I would have loved that, but you know, I started getting like, you know, a widow's peak like the moment I hit puberty. So yeah. At some point you just have to be like, okay, just cut it all off, cut my losses. I'm truly almost 30. Oh no. My curly hair's still as thick as ever. Must be nice. I'm glad I have big curly hair, at least, yeah. My lineage has provided me with lots of hair to chew on. Nice. I respect people who can bear to chew on their hair as a stem thing. I hate the feeling of hair in my mouth like times 1,000. Oh dear. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. This is coming from someone who ate cupcake wrappers as a kid. To each their own. I've been messing with my hair for years, but I never really considered that it's basically a stem. I guess, sure it is. I end up fidgeting with things for a long while without really noticing it. I tried to learn how to spin pens a few years ago for that purpose. An acquired stem. That's pretty amazing. How do spinning pens connect with cupcake wrappers as a kid? Fidgeting, yeah. No pressure. The cupcake wrappers thing was like, I don't like chewing hair, but I had another idea. You eat wrappers with one hand, spin pens in the other. I've been biting the skin off my lips for well over a decade, sometimes to the point of bleeding. That is a bad habit. Reminds me of that person from Atomic Habits who had a bad habit of chewing their nails and then went to get a thing. A manicure. And they were like, oh, you have really nice nails. And yeah. And then he was like, you know what? I do. I'm gonna take pride in my nails now. Wait, did I not have a... Was there not an ad during the 5-minute break? There's no way the 5-minute break was an hour ago? The fuck? How did that happen? Yeah, 2 minutes. Ugh. How inconvenient. So yeah, I guess you need to go to like a spa and have your lips done real nice, and then take pride in your lips, and then you won't eat them. Yes. When I was like 5 or 6, I would just crumple up wrappers of cupcakes when I was done and swallow. Good lord. I chew on the insides of my lips and mouth as well. Oh dear. That is really not good. My dentist recently made fun of me for that. Spinning pens was something I tried to do for like fidgeting, something to do with my hands. Do I have to put down my head? Can that stay at head height? Yes, please. By all means, keep your head held high. Sacrifice for the goat god of art judgment? There is no judgment happening here. There is only vibes. I'll put my head down as hard as possible on top of Tay's head. Aww. You want to rest your head on mine? That is so cute. Are you perhaps a cephalophore? A cephalophore? Oh, what do you mean? Aw. There's no need to be shy. Me when I get outside once a year. Oh, there's been a lot of stuff going on, right? There was an ad during it, yeah, so, darn, okay. You know what, I guess... since I am very tired, let's have a proper little break here. Like for 3 minutes, and I'll just go lie down for a moment and try to regain my head, I guess. Alright, there's an ad coming up, and then I'll do a 3-minute be right back, and yeah. A cephalophore is a saint that is depicted as carrying their own head. A saint? Oh. Sacrifice for the goat god of art vibes, says the being themselves. Indeed. It's not a sacrifice though. You can keep the thing. You can keep the art. It's just sharing. Yeah. Don't fall asleep, I won't. I wish I could fall asleep that quickly. That's what I do when I sit down. You fall asleep? I think I'm not reading that right. You have to sacrifice. I mean, you're free to delete your image, like after submitting it anyway. Be right back. If you want to consider it a sacrifice, then by all means. Anyway, be right back.
Oh no. Oh no, but I need to bank on. No, I don't have to bank on. Oh wait, there's a bank on. What am I doing right now? You couldn't eat the panko fast enough. I still have the panko on. Go. Hello. Be great. Ugh. Oh dear. All the rate. Hi, Tippa.
Mental health streamer, yeah. What do I do if I'm emotionally attached to spaghetti? I'll just see if that emotional attachment has like a negative impact on your life, and well, then we can work out the next step. But just because you're emotionally attached to something weird, that doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Sometimes people are just weird, and that's okay. You know? Huh. Why did I say that? Why did I say anything? Why do I say things?
Hey there, Pedo. I heard you're in the market for some sexy toads. Ara, my dude. Ara.
Does that count? Do you consider your request fulfilled?
Ich gab dir mein Herz, doch den direkten nächsten Tag, du gabst es hinfort. Dieses Jahr, um mich vor Tränen zu retten, gebe ich es an jemanden Spezielles.
Oh, the boy.
And now Analog wants me to do a super cute voice.
Yeah, what was the stupid thing I said in the clip? Goodbye.
Ah.
Well, good. You said ara, now you die. Oh, okay. Ah. Share the art to the goat god of art vibes. Yes. You want to switch ads? I got a 3-minute one. Oh dear. I'm sorry for the 3 minutes. Oh. It's rare quality and polychrome. What?
Riot? I can ask Riot?
Omae wa. Omae wara wa. Wait. Omae wara ara.
Sure.
Okay.
So, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Introspective Art. Wait. What? No. Hang on. Are you the European Kazuma Kiryu? I can neither confirm nor deny that, because I may or may not be in witness protection. There we are. Now, how many submissions do we have? Okay, so far we have 2 submissions. Easy knows Japanese. Kono yagi hazukashii. Aw, do I make you feel embarrassed?
Because you're so shy around me?
Wait, what was that? Hang on. Damare? Oh, I think that's damare. Damare. I think that's damare. I just remember that one subtitled scene in Spy Girls, or as they say in Japanese, Japan speaks Japanese. Very good. Okay, Yagi. Hi. Yagi desu. Hitsuji desu. メリさんの羊、羊、羊、メリさんの羊。I don't know the rest. あらら。There'll be a Russian. So. Free submission. Okay, Suva, keep calm, breathe deep. In and out, there you go. Take it slow, get to know him first, okay? You got this, I know you do. Aw. That's a very positive take on the self-awareness. I mean, yeah. So, yeah. This is very cute. Brings a smile to my face. Cause like, yeah. Yeah, our emotions can feel like really overwhelming. And yeah, like having an awareness of our emotions can really, you know, like it really is such an art to be aware in like the right way, like, you know, to really to feel those emotions and let them be, not to push them away, but then also to at the same time to be like, all right, I see you, I recognize you, my dear emotion, I know what you're doing there, but now let's talk about this. Let's talk about how we act accordingly to this emotion. Let's see what we do with it, right? Because like there are ways to react to this emotion that won't be helpful and will only bring suffering. So now, You know, I guess it's there. It's like really like a kind of negotiation between like your what's it called, prefrontal cortex, and your the other thing. Yeah. Like you really have to see like what are their demands, what do they want, and then like, okay, how can we fulfill your desire while not doing something that will kill me? And yeah. I really like that they have this very positive like self-talk, which is a very like, you know, that this self-talk is like a very active way to do the whole self-awareness thing, the whole you know, the whole like negotiation, so to speak. To very actively have this mantra like, you got this, I know you do, you know? Which seems like, you know, something that you trained yourself to because you've been in that situation before. Oh, sorry, no making it about the person, but like, you know, that's the impression I get. Like, you know, I get the impression that this person has been in that situation before, like the person in the image. You know, maybe it's not the artist themselves. Who the heck knows? Maybe it's just a depiction. It could be like a totally fictional situation. And yeah, it seems trained, which, you know, that's a good thing. You gotta start doing these things like very consciously, make a conscious effort, so that eventually it'll become habit and second nature. So yeah. I only just realized, like, yeah, there's that whole like pink speech bubble with like the yeah. So I guess that's the feeling that they're negotiating with. Okay, so you can't drool on him. You can't just be like hobble hobble. So we should like really just like talk for a while. And you know, that's gonna be a way to get closer to this person. And you want that, right? So, you know, we can be closer to this person that you want to drool all over. And, you know, then eventually that'll get us closer to the thing that you want to do, okay? Does that sound good? Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. Okay, what the hell has been going on here? Russian, you might need to zoom in a little for mine. I had to get the light without shadow. No worries, no worries. I am illiterate, indeed. As the Japanese say, never give up. I noticed somewhat of a distance between the curly girl and the crush, like the artist is aware that they aren't super close enough for it to be impossible to go wrong. Oh, true. Ja też nie mówię po pańsku. I don't know. You gotta have 23 distinct voices in all conversation inside your head. All in conversation inside your head. That sounds very overwhelming. For me, I just kind of have like nothing going on in my head, honestly. Like that's not me being like self-deprecating. It's just like it's such a muddy soup, and to get a clear thought out of it, I have to like really reach out my hand, be like, I think I see something in the fog there, you know. You gotta approach things with the confidence of knowing you're epic AF. Yeah, sure. I would know because I am epic AF. I'm super cool and epic. We all know. Which, by the way, Izzy made this animation, and this animation. And what was the other one? Smetsky. Hello there. Smetsky. Hello. Thank you for the follow. And what the heck was the other one? Oh right. This one. So they have their Gumroad linked in the thing on their channel. So yeah, got rated in while lurking. Gotta go now. So following to check out the stream at a later time. Have a good one. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Have a good whatever it is you're gonna do. Bye bye. So what did Dell say? I mean, you can if you want. Just ask want some. Okay. All right. I mean, technically, that is an option. It is not usually the best one. I have at least two voices, and one of them feels like my more rational thinking. But I do be having conversations with myself. Yeah. I mean, I do that too. Like, man, someone on Tumblr, I think, has suggested that someone should do like research on internal monologues. Because, like, they raised the question of, like, when you have an internal monologue, when you're thinking, like, speaking to yourself, are you thinking, like, I? Are you thinking you? Or are you thinking we? Because, like, I keep switching between those, and I wonder why. It gives me the impression of them recognizing the difference between obsession and affection. Yeah. To get a reasonable thought out of my mouth, I just have to completely shut down my thoughts, then just let it click. Oh, interesting. You have to completely shut down your thoughts and then just let it click, because your thoughts are too overwhelming, and then you have to just go with the flow. Oh. The first two words, meaning I too, were like spot on. Oh, okay. Nice. Each of my voices have a purpose. Oh. You're not alone in that, I think. If I'm understanding this correctly. And there's a lot of people who have like different, very distinct voices with different purposes and like, you know, philosophies in their mind. Hey, you wanna come back to my place? We can watch long plays of PS2 horror games together. Hi. I mean, you would get me with that. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, am I alone in my head? Or is my head alone in me? Oh my god. Music is bugging out. What? What? Money? Eh? What? Why? That is... Oh. Is it better now? Is it better now? Yes? Okay. Weird. Huh. Okay. I mean, the thing that I'm using to route the audio is a beta function of OBS. So, maybe that's why. Sorry, I hope it wasn't like that for too long. My Autism lets me just basically reboot my brain to gain performance to do something, since sometimes I'm thinking about too many things at the same time. Oh, interesting. So now now it's confirmed to me that Rin Tezuka from Katawa Shoujo is in fact autistic. Second person, a lot of my life I lived like I was watching playing a narrative game, as I could play life without taking it personally. How dark my life was? Oh dear. That's why everyone was my favorite. Yeah. She's my favorite too. Okay, so, right. Let's see what they had to say about this submission. My behavior towards guys I have a romantic interest in has evolved over the years. My self-awareness stays the same though, in any situation. Oh. I'm proud of you for that. I'm glad you have that helpful voice. Of course Taylor's played Katawa Shoujo, yeah. What about it? Hi there, Rose. How are you doing? I don't know if it's confirmed, but mod for Mob Psycho 100 feels like a pretty good take on autism, regardless of intention. Yeah, definitely. That is also me when certain guys or cats. I mean cats. By guys, I mean cats. Alright, so next meme. It's not a meme. Next submission. You love, man. Good on you. Also me when certain guys. Cats. Wait, why did I read that again? I thought that was another different message. And for some reason I was like, oh, and last time must have been dogs. Certainly. God, my brain is so frazzled. Doing good, just wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, thank you. And I'm glad you're doing good. So yeah. So self-awareness. What are these noises? Some neighbors are doing something. Certainly something. So yeah, it's interesting how like several people can take the same subject and approach it from such different angles, because like this one feels more like the kind of self-awareness where you're like, oh shit, you know, like I'm a nervous system piloting like a meat robot or something, or like, god damn, I really am like this, or like, oh god, I'm like 37, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know, like that kind of thing. Like, yeah, this moment of, wait, what? And yeah, I feel that. It is very intense. Like it just goes through you like a bolt of lightning, like oh, but also it's like hi there, Alpha. It's like kind of enlightenment, right? Like not really, like enlightenment might not be the right word, but like, you know, it is light, it is bright, it is like going through you, like, oh, it's insight. Whether it's the kind of insight that's like, you know, that helps you, or the kind of insight that's like Bloodborne. Ah! Moraid, hello, hi. Hello. This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm gonna be a mental health content creator, and we're doing a mental health thing. Grieverez, thank you for the follow, and Faimon, thank you for the follow. Hello. We're currently doing a thing. Well, we're not going to be going for terribly much longer, but we're doing a thing where, like, basically, it's inspired by art therapy. it's not actually art therapy because I'm not a therapist, and even if I was, I couldn't provide a therapeutic environment on stream. But like, we picked the subject of self-awareness, and people submitted art that they drew within a time limit for the subject of self-awareness. Just, you know, depicting like what it means to them, what it feels like, and stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool. We do it every Sunday. And right now, yeah, I'm going through the submissions and seeing like what are the vibes, like what does it feel like to me, to get some feedback and, you know, see what we can learn about each other and ourselves. So, Stalo. Let me give you a shout out. Currently discussing, yes, thank you. And one of these shoutouts, Starlo Lens. What were you up to? How was the art?
It just makes you feel like, I will do better for you. Never give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm all good, Starlo. Yeah. Season viewers, he just drawing some art of a best friend. Aw, would you like to share it? Yeah, Starlo is an artist and has super comfy vibes. Like, you know, you saw the stream. Like, the vibes are real. Like, they're you can tell, like, just from looking at that screen. They're like,
Hello Raiders,
yeah,
this is like Taiju, your emotional support animal, and I am the German TTS speaking to you. Even though my English is not the yellow from the egg, I am stepping forward to tell you, welcome in this comfortable little space. You are a totally coral.
What? You're totally what? What is that supposed to mean? Huh? Du bist total Choral? I've never heard that. Voll Choral? What? I don't know that. I've never heard that. I don't go outside. I am an honorary, like, American citizen. I've basically revoked my German citizenship. That's like one away from Töfte. Oh my god, really? Like, that's an old one then. Teiyu doesn't know Kusoyagi. Well, no, I don't. Because there's no such thing as a Kusoyagi. So there. Anyway. Yeah, Stalo, I saw that you are very tired. If you would like to share your art, I would love to. I would love to show it around and share my thoughts on it. But also you don't have to. If you would like to just go to bed and rest, that is also totally fine. Do whatever you have to. Yeah. No worries, Connie, no worries. We're gonna scroll back up and hang on. Unknown08, thank you for coming with the raid. Shirogami Kiba, thank you for coming with the raid. And Grievous and Faimon, thank you for coming. And for the well, you can still submit if you're like super fast. Technically. But I won't be accepting any submissions that, you know, by the time you have submitted it. Oh, okay, cool, nice. Then you are in fact super fast. Okay. Now let's scroll past that. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Oh god. Is that from something? That is a powerful quote. Self-awareness is an interesting experience, isn't it just? Schedule use. has been here the whole time. I don't know why I reacted to them like that. Thank you for the stretch. Quick one though. I have to catch up. The Mother Help Me quote is from Disco Elysium. Oh, okay. That does make sense. This is Taiju Olkuralman. I whisper you the link since it's too long. Ah, okay. Whisper me the link. Whisper. Whisper. Up. Nope. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to share for a moment. There we are. Oh, oops, it easy. What happened there? Okay. 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 Wait, what? What? Wait, Okay. What is happening? What is... Why is it not... I am so confused. Help. Why can I not... Alright. I guess we'll just take a different image source. Okay, anyway, look at this fancy person. Wow. They look really powerful, but chill. Oh, is that... they're like an axolotl. Wait, I saw an axolotl here. I saw an axolotl around earlier. Is that the same axolotl? Whoa. Oh, and oh wait. I thought they were wearing like a glass helmet or something, but I think that's just how their head is colored. It's a very fancy sword. So strong. But serene, like they looked like someone who would protect you. Someone like a warrior who specializes in the ability to protect their party members. At least too big? No, I don't know what was going on there. Yes, the warrior, yeah. Was drawing with moisture and drawing his character. Oh. He's good sword. I think you need a handguard on that hilt. That seems advisable, yeah. It is really pretty, yeah. Somebody writes today, hello. Nino is a cat. Nino is a little cat. Nino. Hi, this is Taiju, your emotional support animal. I'm gonna be a mental health content creator. Right now, I'm a mental health rate sponge. Hey, let me give you a shout out. Lobotomy Corporation, man. I wish I could want to play that game. Does that make sense? Of course. Thank you for your support, Stalo. Deep breath, okay.
Beware of the femboy pipeline. I was a very bad boy. Ew, what's this? Please shut up. Please don't say that. Please don't say that ever again. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Please. Come on. I gotta try again. Ow, god. It's so punishing. Please clip that. Please don't clip that. Please don't. Don't do it. That's
Welcome Feline Raiders. I am Taiju's German TTS. Your raid feels like a sixer in the lotto including the super number. Hello, come in, then you can look outside.
Indeed. Lobotomy Corporation. We have German TTS in here, we do. Oh god, okay, let me... Hang on. So, back to the subject at hand, and let me scroll back up. There was commentary. You said a thing about the art. Wait, where was the thing? Where was the thing? Wait, what? Where was it? Ah, there it is. I feel like the scribbliness is relevant. I just don't know what to make of it. The scribbliness, to me, it just feels like very energetic. Like the scribbliness makes it feel like very shaky. Like it's like, you know, impact, like, you know, like that's why it feels like so, like if it was just a solid white silhouette, it would be like, oh, holy shit, you know. But the fact that it's like so scribbly makes it seem like it's like flooding your nervous system with like shit, you know. And yeah, it's like a very ambiguous one. Like, oh man, but I don't know. I like the observation that like it's a kind of enlightenment, like, you know, it is, you're being filled with truth. You might just not have been like prepared for it at the moment, but it is still light and truth and stuff. So, you know, you're still good. Okay. Total Coral said a thing about art. You know, SpongeBob Schwammkopf, yes indeed. Bet he doesn't know what a looming griffle is. I don't actually, yes. F steht für Freude, die was unternehmen. U steht für uns, dich und mich. Oh God. Please don't. But, I don't know. I hate German dubs. Mine is in the Discord. Oh, okay. I'll get around to that. That's why I don't get it. I only know English. Yeah. Don't worry too much about it. Germany's say something like, "Not the yellow from the egg if something is not ideal, as the center of the egg is seen to be ideal somehow." I don't know. I've got several different voices in my head that basically represent perspectives or certain parts of my brain. So when I played Disco Elysium for the first time, it helped me realize, oh wow, this is literally a thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. I haven't been here. You don't see nothing, okay? It was presented in such a great way too. Yeah, oh, man, I'm gonna have to play Disco Elysium at some point. It's resisting. Stop resisting. Yes. Big, powerful art. Yes, big, beautiful, powerful. A perfect warrior as they grow back limbs. Yes, indeed. You know what? I hadn't considered that. An axolotl warrior would be pretty powerful. Boom, 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 boom. And then there was a Nino. How was the Lobotomy Corporation? Wild Things P. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Tell you, you're the yellow of my egg. I will take that as a compliment. You could take that in a really lewd way somehow. I don't know. It feels like there's potential for lewdness there, but I won't go into that. Much like I won't go into you. So for the you're the go to my sheep. I am. That is correct. Anyway, that was a wonderful clip. Yeah. Lobotomy Corp is peak though. I've been obsessed. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fascinating game. It's just I don't think I want to play it. It seems very hard and very depressing and stressful and stuff. And I'll appreciate it from a distance. The white on black makes it look like glowing, like the realization is even more intense. I was gonna say blinding, but that would ironically be the opposite of enlightenment. Yeah. Hi there, Broily. I like this one because it's like you're looking inside and realizing something that you did not want to acknowledge. Reminds me of a friend who hated Swedish dubs. He made us watch Sailor Moon in Swedish with him, and the whole time he was like, God, what a cringy language, man. God, I feel that. It gives the feeling of, dear God, I'm aware now, help. And the choice of monochrome just feels like it could be awareness of anything for interpretation. Yeah, indeed. The O from the O in this image looks like a little rotund dude. It does. I like the little O dude. I like him too. Che, you are the enemy of my lands. Maybe you should switch to different lands. I don't know. Like, which color do you play in Magic? You seem like a red, like a mountain person. The O looks like a very thick lamia. Oh god. Anyway. Green or white. Aw. Those are my colors too, together. I'm kind of interested in the apparent difference between the American and European experiences, readings, etc. of Disco Elysium. Huh. I don't know if I can provide that because, like, I barely feel European. I'm really more involved with, like, you know, quote-unquote international stuff. So, yeah. The Red Menace, yes. The Red Menace, yes. The mountain, the goblins. My favorite card is Jugan. Jugan is green. Who's Jugan? Hang on, no! I won't be able to catch up like this! Help! It does feel very British in terms of its wit, but there's also a lot of French influence too. Oh. Okay. Oh, the MU Jugan, thank you. Okay, now, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see what they had to say about this. The only commentary is there is an Easter egg on the O. Alright. Wait, hang on. Oh, no. Oh. There it is. Whoop. An Easter egg on the O? Oh my fucking god. Are you serious? Is that a fucking tiny Amokus? How dare you abuse your power like this? God damn it. Anyway. Anyway, the point is, this is Jugan, and Ilfa wants to smooch Jugan. There we go. This is what we should all take away from this session. Gah. Okay. That's when I realized in a bout of self-awareness that I was the sus one. Am I the imposter? Call that imposter syndrome. Ayo! Oh god, wait, that is unironically a good reading of the art. Wait, no, now that you mention it. Good lord. That does make sense, huh? Anyway, enough of that. Next submission. Wow. Ooh, fancy. This picture reminds me of the time I realized how much every individual being is capable of so much evil, and it is just a matter of both circumstance and a lack of willpower that can bring it out. Indeed, indeed. Hi there, favorite and puppy. Hi. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for the sub. Wolf bark to you too. Oh man, you're almost up to a year. Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. Pretty image, right? I did actually, right. I only have card because my community found it with little to no clue. Oh, this picture reminds me of the time. Right, already read that? Okay. Good. Love the reflections. Yeah, the reflections are. Wait, I recognize one of them. What's the other one? Oh yeah. Yeah, both of those. I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, I'm not sure about the left eye. What is in the left eye? Hang on. I don't recognize it. Was that also like in the right eye? Oh well, you know, right from our perspective. That's a recent submission by that artist, which was about like, what was it about? About self, like identity. It was about identity. Oh god, wait, this is a complex one. First of all, because I don't really recognize what is going on in the other eye. Hang on, what is that? Hang on, let me see again. I can't tell. The star makes me think of Steven Universe, but I don't think that's right. Identity is a part of self-awareness. God, so this is complex, because for one thing, like it's a drawing, and I feel like that is very relevant, you know, like it's kind of a self-aware drawing. What another thing that's really interesting is that like this is like, I know from from outside context that this is, you know, not a depiction of the person herself, but one of their OCs, which they use to represent themselves. So it's interesting that that is the person who is perceiving like this art. Like, God, there's so many layers here. Hang on. So this is a drawing by a human being of a depiction of themselves, like an aspect of themselves, perceiving and being aware of drawings that the person themselves made about themselves. And yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know. You could write a whole dissertation about that, but so I'm just gonna move on over to the vibes, which are very powerful. Like this is very positive. Like it's radiating positivity, like creative energy, like, you know, like there's such a confident smile there, and it's like radiating this like, yeah, I've got all the colors of the rainbow at my disposal, and I create worlds with them. You know? And that is who I am, which I guess that is, yeah, I guess that is it. Like, self-realization through art, I guess, would be it. What I would see in this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Reminder to, like, avoid commenting on the quality, even if it's positive. Yeah. Just, you know, even if you want to compliment it, it's a better compliment to be like, whoa, this choice really makes me feel this thing, you know? It really makes me feel like, wow, this is so powerful, you know? Rather than just like, that is very good, you know? Because that makes the artist really feel like, whoa, I made people feel things, you know? But yeah, also I kind of want to avoid people thinking like, oh, I don't get any compliments and stuff like that, you know? So yeah, it's not about quality, but yeah, obviously, you know, obviously they're also going to appreciate the compliments, but you know, bleh. It's just a little, yeah, it's no competition. Just a little, you know, that's why I didn't put it under do not. It's just an avoid, you know? Nice use of lighting and reflection in the eyes, yeah. Really adds to like that creative energy. I would have died if it would have been another Amogus. Love the color choice and psychedelic background. Psychedelic means like, I think it means like enhancing your perception or something like that, right? Which kind of falls into that, like kind of falls into like, yeah, I have that power to create reality. I can enunciate things. Like looking in the mirror and seeing what is going on in your mind. Maybe like that too, yeah. Maybe through OC create a different view on themselves that is similar enough to lead to deeper understanding. Yeah. Not in a sense of quality, but in a sense of it is amazing me. Okay. It was an accidental compliment in a way that was amazement. It's literally just the emotion makes me feel, okay, well, that's fair. Conifer is my main persona. I do see her as the most me out of all of them, despite Kai being more of a true Sona to do with my IRL self, because I have that depersonalization thing about my IRL self, whereas Connie feels more like if my inner self was visible in the mirror, and I do use her to represent myself. Oh, okay. But yeah, still like you made your own self. So that's cool. Let's see what you wrote. It's a close-up shot because I know myself closely, like I'm very in tune with my emotions. My first and most recent introspective art submissions are reflected in my eyes, because introspective art is all about becoming self-aware, but I specifically picked the oldest and newest to show that I've always been relatively self-aware. Oh, that's why I didn't really recognize it, because it was very old. From the beginning to today, but it's also fitting that the first submission, me as an object, a key, was about not fitting into people's unrealistic expectations and being sad about it, and the recent submission, identity, was about still being a flawed person but accepting myself as a whole. Oh, growth and stuff, you know? And the rainbow background is symbolic of the variety of different aspects of my personality that I'm able to recognize and parse and come to terms with via my personas and the characters they interact with in my stories. Oh. Oh, it was the key thing, right? So, like there was a, what was it? It was like a star-shaped keyhole? And then the key, yeah, and then the key itself, which is you, is like super complex, right? I remember now. And it can't possibly fit into that narrowly defined keyhole. Yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, that is cool. That is so cool. Man, I always loved your submission so much. Like, you know, just... there's just so much there. It was the keyhole that was complex. Oh, well, darn. Alright then. What are you reading? Oh, I was reading the submission, the text they sent with their submission. The forum has like a little section for like, you know, sharing some insight into your process. What went into, you know, creating the thing. Also, hi 3 Arul. I had depersonalization for most of my life. Same. I'm trying to find a way to describe what I feel looking at this. It gives the feeling of I am at peace of who I am and what I do. Also, the background gives me such vibes of freedom through it being the rainbow with many colors. Yeah, it really does. It's funny, I used to describe my depersonalization as watching the world through a keyhole, controlling my body like a puppeteer. Oh, I tend to describe it as like sitting in like a cockpit. Like my head is a cockpit and I'm just observing the world through it. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. Actually, the next one should be Delazar's, which would be here. Gonna take a moment longer because I have to take a different source. Okay. Oh. Oh. Wait, is that the same person from the other... Was that the same person from before? No, it's not. That's a different person. I think... I don't think that's the same person who had the Grim Reaper behind themselves last time. Self-awareness. Hang on, let me make this smaller because it's like a little bit eye strainy. Oh. So this looks like, you know, facing something. Like having the courage to face something, jumping into action, and also elevating yourself. Like, you not necessarily, I don't know if they actually are elevating themselves. Well, I guess a little bit. But the cinematography really helps with that, with like the feeling of I am above you now. I will not be, you know, below you. That kind of thing. I can't tell what is moving back there. There's something else moving there with like a light at the end of it. What is going on there? Nope, I can't pause that precisely. At least to me it feels like facing the fact of your death is your reality. Oh, that's a very good point. Like, coming to terms with your mortality, that could very well be it. Like, yeah, that is the Grim Reaper, I think. Actually, no, that it feels too defiant. There's a lot of defiance going on there. The thing moving is a scythe. Oh. Ah, yeah, I can see that. Oh, sorry, there's gonna be another ad coming up. I can't really stop that. Like, I can't snooze the ads for long enough to not interrupt something. So Yeah, sorry about that. But it's also not gonna be a long enough stream to really have another big old break. So, yeah, my apologies. All right. I worked fast here. The pacing was quick. So yeah, feels like. I would say with all that input, like, this feels like, you know, being aware of your, like, mortality. See ya. But yeah, defying it. Being like, yeah, no, I won't die today. I know how, like, mortal I am. But not today. Not today. That's what it feels like to me. Overcoming fear is an important part of growth, yeah. And what do we tell death when we see it? Not today, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Alright, I'll just stay in the living room? Okay. You can do that too. Yeah. Dill, would you tell us about your thought process? What do we tell death when we see it? Schon gezahlt. Oh god. Hang on, scroll back up. Making a Teiyu meme? Oh my god. Seems like an actor jump into a fight against a grim creature, like facing your fears being part of self-awareness sometimes. Yeah. Something like that. Let me pause it. Let me pause it here. Okay. No. I don't really have anything to do until Delazar says his thing. It's mainly 6, aka the part of my mind that takes the easiest path to success, stepping up to plate with death. Oh. Alright, So, why did you use that? Why did you choose that as for the subject of self-awareness?
Analog voice. I guess you can have a cute voice, but I can't do it for long. Because my throat is very damaged today, recently in general.
You've completed the Teiyu meme, oh god. Where is it? Where is the Teiyu meme? Is it fat art? Oh no. Ah! Thank you. Hang on. Is it really worth it? Thank you so much. Does the explanation make sense? Oh, you're back now. No, I'm still wondering, like, why you chose that for this subject. Like, I don't know if I see the connection necessarily. Hey, you bubble eyes, yeah. Reminds me of asking a spider that didn't want to vacate the bathtub and I didn't want to kill it to pay rent if it wants to stay. I went out to take the trash out, came back, spider gone. That spider knew what's up. It didn't want to pay rent. First time I drank boba, I sucked in way too hard and like the machine gun sticks over immediately into my throat. First of all, giggity, but also my condolences. Teiyu is mine. No, I am everybody's Teiyu. I got to say the idol thing. Deep throated by boba was also on my life bingo list apparently. I did. Yeah. So, self-awareness that I feel to take a stroll through life instead of trying to understand. I'm complacent when I'm pushed to choose. Okay, I got you. You hand me the thingy. Oh god. The thingy? There's a thingy. Oh, blah. Ah, right. That was the thingy. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. Can we get this image source to work? Can we do that? Okay. Wait, is that the whole thing? I don't think that's the whole thing. Enjoy food, yes. Enjoy the food. Going to cook some pesto pasta. Have a good pesto pasta. Yeah, that was the keyhole thing. That was Connie's first submission. Yeah. Yeah. You really have come a long way since then. Yeah. Okay. Let's find another image source. Heck. Okay. I'm gonna make a new image source. Create new. And alright. We got our final submission. Right. Which was, yeah, in the place where it belongs. In the forum. Or is it? Oh. Okay. It is here. Here's the last submission. You're welcome. Man, that's the first time someone's done something like that. Yeah, like, ugh. I mean, there's something there, like, you know, like you don't get an image to be like, hey, this is what's up, you know, this is what you supposed to be thinking about right now. You just look at nothing and you're like, what do I do now? It's like, it reminds me of like, wait, hang on, what does this represent? There it is, yeah. Oh, wait, there's a better one. There. Hang on. Almost got it. Gotta go. Okay, take care. Good luck with things. Heckity heck. Heckity heckity heck. Heckity heck. Heckity heck. There we are. Heckity heck. Heckity heck. Okay. Wow. There we are. Okay. Wait. Damn it. Hey. Haha, what does this represent? The image talks back. What do you represent? And then the guy's dead. An abstract painting will react to you if you react to it. You get from it what you bring to it. It will meet you halfway but no further. It is alive if you are. It represents something and so do you. You, sir, are a space too. This is so raw. Like, holy shit. And yeah, like, Ilfa, by submitting nothing, was, sorry for, well, I mean, it was, you know, it was obvious that you submitted it. You know, you made it obvious. Was like, yeah, I'm giving you nothing. You just have to live with yourself right now. It's just you. I'm leaving you alone with your thoughts. How's that? What do you do with that? You can tell that art class was a fight for me. I give you self-awareness. A fight indeed. Did you often like actually disregard what the art teacher wanted you to do because you thought that the way you wanted to do it was more meaningful? Because I had something similar, like, you know, we had a thing on like impressionism, I think. And you know, like with impressionism, like you try to paint really quickly, so you just do like little spots, like and you know, at some point I used lines because, like, you know, when there's something that is like clearly line shaped, obviously it would be faster to draw it as a line. And my art teacher did not agree. Did not disregard the art teacher's instructions, still got a 6 and told my shit's bad. That... Man, fuck art teachers, honestly. Until I went into my apprenticeship, had to market an energy drink, simply gave it a cape and my teacher there was happy. Fair enough. I lack some degree of abstraction, but I would take Jackson Pollock's eyes and use them for boba tea. I see. It can be read. It can either be read as no self-awareness or I am transparent and can see my inside feelings clearly. Oh, I see. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the explanation. I was scrolling down, like, wait, was there a there's not a file uploaded. Did you add a link or oh no, that's just that's what it is. What they wrote was, the absence of art can be art in itself. This is how my self-awareness feels right now. It exists, but outside of something I can grasp. Oh, interesting. So it is actually closer to what Connie said, actually. Like, yeah. I can't quite grasp it. It is there. Shiloh Collie, or Shiloh Collie. Hello. Welcome. Happy you scrolled on for it just as intended. Art is open for interpretation, yeah. We still got a lot of interesting stuff out of it. My art teacher was weird. She pretended the brushes were alive and had them go ow ow just to tell us to go easy with the brushes. I wonder how many abstract artists were simply having a laugh. I don't know. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. Yeah, because it gave you power like Superman. Yeah, the drink, yeah. Plus, you never said it had to be visual art, though this is visual in a way, yeah. That is true. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Oh man, I am barely holding it together. Y'all. There's only... I like the feeling you give us with it. Aw. Okay, I'm glad you like it. Let's move on to my own thing, and then we can call it a stream. Where the heck is it? Where the heck is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is it actually? Hey? There we are. Okay. Okay. Hello. Hi. By the way, Big. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Much like my barely decentered ugh I offered once. Yeah. I mean, that was very expressive. I thought the submission didn't go through at first. So yeah, here is what I drew on the subject of self-awareness. I feel like the second round is going to be a lot quicker than this first. There's not going to be a second round. I am dying. I did the opposite. I assumed it was an uploaded image that was completely transparent. Oh, that would also have been a thing. Unknown being unlimited. Hello there. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for being part of the herd. I hope you enjoy it here. So, what do you guys think of this? What does it make you feel? Stop dying? I'll try. If I could just stop dying, that would be pretty good. If I figure out how, I'll let you know. I think this is interesting. It's someone drawing, someone showing a drawing of someone. Yeah. Any other thoughts? Drawing of a drawing of a drawing. Or you could say 3 aru, or 3 aru. I don't know why, but the only thing I can think of is just a dude on the right saying lamb. It's not a lamb, it's a kid. Self-awareness can be achieved through many means. Sometimes it's through a third medium. Wait, hang on. I just realized. Hang on. I need to make a meme with like the inklings, where is like are you a kid or are you a squid or something, but instead it's like a young
This
goat.
is Taiju showing
There we
someone
are.
drawing someone showing Taiju.
Yes. Have you seen the movie Inception? That is what makes me feel by the drawings within themselves. Oh, that is cool. I'm glad you get such an epic feel from that. Who is drawing us? Who is drawing us looking at this drawing? It's God. Self-awareness can be achieved through many means. Sometimes it's through a third medium. Oh, interesting. Interesting thought. My thought about this, going into this, was, basically, yeah, you know that You know that... Wait, who is looking at the one drawing us, looking at the stream, showing someone showing a drawing of who is on stream? Hang on, I'm getting lightheaded. I went into this with like, you know that quote that is like, hang on, what was it? What the heck was it? I think yeah. Every mental health professional I've ever talked to has been like, you have a lot of self-awareness, and I'm like, yes, I actually think that is part of the problem. Yeah. That is basically the feeling that inspired this. The end is never the end is never the end. Indeed. This also makes me think of the thing from Stanley Parable. Oh, okay. God damn. The end is never... IRL Teyu using Go Teyu to educate about mental health and love and kindness, but also being the artist who drew himself and being self-aware that he's portraying this IRL self in a certain way that may or may not be accurate. Ooh, that's an interesting take. That is... I won't say that's not in there. That's... sure. Yeah. That is not wrong. Is the drawing becoming self-aware? It might be. Who's to say? We need to extract Teyu's soul, yes. Like, were you looking at me? The soul is what we imagine it to be, oh god. I like to imagine that the soul is like, you know, an emergent system, basically. Like the more than the sum of its parts of the sum of your parts. But you wear glasses, now I get to call you Four Eyes. Oh no! Oh no! The humanity! Since when he is saying that there, it feels like he woke up. Oh dear. We're reaching depths never before seen. Lurking, appreciate you all. Take care. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you too. There was a follow-up. Oh. Yeah. Now that you say it, the colors around it. What about them? Are you becoming aware that you, the person behind the model, is a person who has the soul of a goat? Are you the goat, or is the goat you, or all of them Teyu? Well, yes. I mean, all of them is Teyu. The 90s had a time where people took pictures of you and they came out with all kinds of colors around you, which were called aura pictures or soul pictures, showing the colors of your energy and then told you about your tendencies based on the colors. Okay. Oh. Interesting. I had no idea. Alright, so, yeah, like I was saying, so, yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, Tulin of Rita Village. Hi there, little guy. Welcome in. Thank you for becoming part of the herd. Does a herd? I guess a herd can also include a bird. Bird. I specifically mean the moment in the game with a skip button, if you remember. Since when he's saying that there, it feels like he woke up. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sorry, like, I am getting overwhelmed by all the messages and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. You're better off just writing stuff like that together. Okay, so. Heard as anyone here. All creatures welcome, yes. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't... You need to bring Teyu to bed, please do. I don't know how much else I can say. Like, yeah. It's also like about that depersonalization, I think. Like, you know, like I have this part of me that is just like, ah, yes, here we have an emotion. Behold the emotion, it does the things. Yes, good. I have thus understood the emotion. And with that done, I am now enlightened as to the emotion. Now, where is my mental health? Why am I not feeling better? That is weird. This is supposed to work. I'm acknowledging the emotion, and yet I don't feel any better. How strange. And then back behind there is like the actual self that's like trying to get out, like, hey, I'm here. I'm full of colors and like I want to be seen. Please, hello. But you know, well, that's not the actual the image in this image of the soul is not the soul itself. It's just a depiction of the soul, you know. But yeah, ceci n'est pas une âme, I think it was. Une âme? Ceci n'est pas une âme? Sure. And yeah, so like the guy is like, ah, yeah. See all this emotion, all this soul. Yes, that's what it is, right? That's what it is. And meanwhile, he's all gray and stuff because like, he's not actually feeling that stuff. Like he's just like pointing it out, like, see, but by doing that, he's not getting really any closer to it, to really grasping it, to really feeling it, to really incorporating it, and you know, other words. And then, you know, the layered side of that is depicting, you know, myself being aware of that, drawing this image of myself drawing an image, and being like, yeah, this is a problem I have, and I want to get over this. I want to, yeah, send Orapic. I don't suppose I'm supposed to share that, right? I don't suppose you want me to share that on stream. Because you can, okay, if you want to. Oh, okay. You're barely visible in it, so yeah, I can tell why you were reminded of that from the colors. Oopsie daisy. Oh, he's big. Oh. And these are some lovely colors, though. I wonder how they did that. Is it just random colors? I don't know. I don't know how they did that, but the colors would be different for everyone. Huh. It's old and I won't be recognized from it. It's from the 90s and is such just an interesting piece of media. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I see the resemblance. Mine were close to my mom. Huh. Wild. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I said everything about this that I could think of. So, yeah. Let's find someone to raid, shall we? However, we weren't the only ones who had their pics taken, so I don't know how it was made, but fun little esoteric thing from the 90s, yeah. Looks like the colors would be done with watercolors. It does feel like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Find someone to raid. Raid. Oh shit, what is going on here? Oh shit, wait. Hang on. Hey Uzi, are you rating out? Are you ending stream right now? I hope Uzi responds. I wanted to rate Uzi the other day. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, yeah, no. They're involved in a deep conversation, so yeah. The first one is raid 1. You wanted to rate Little Uzi Vert? No. Well, the first one is raid 1. You can copy this raid message if you are subscribed, which is a very cool person core thing to do, to be, yes. I can highly recommend it. Otherwise, you can also copy the other raid message or just replace the emotes with whatever you want. Thank you, Alpha. And well, yeah. Also, please consider following me on the YouTubes. I'm gonna try to start using those a lot more and do all the thing. Make those like a big part of this whole operation. And yeah, if you want to keep up with what I do and be part of the community more intensely, then please consider respectively following me on Blue Sky and joining the Discord. I enjoyed having you here. Thank you for being here. And yeah. Okay, we're gonna shout out Uzi Oozborn. Aw. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Aw. I give you big hugs. The biggest hugs. And yeah. I think that was everything. So. Yeah. We're gonna raid. I also said thank you for stream, but you missed. Oh, okay. You're welcome. I mean, of course. I mean, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Uzi Oozabdom. I'm so looking forward to just collapsing into my bed and then probably having to put the wooden bars that hold the mattress back up because they bent to the point of falling out of bed. So my mattress falls down and eeping. Oh, you could have come to bed earlier. Thank you for the stream, 4 Eyes. Thank you for being there, shorty. Have a happy time zone. Yeah, you too. Okay, great. Uzi Oozborn is one of the most supportive and genuine people I know. They reskeet my posts a lot, and like I feel like a lot of my growth has been thanks to them. And yeah, and they talk about this kind of stuff a lot too, about like mental health and such. And yeah, it was a very comfy person. And yeah, I don't know when next stream is gonna be. I'm gonna have a very I'm gonna have a very busy Monday, and then also I'm gonna have a thing on Thursday, so it might just be like 2 streams next week. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see about that. But ja, Zieglein an der Wand. Was machst du da? Wer hat dich da angeklebt? Teo the busy BVT, indeed. So yeah. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, and